Five, four, three, two, one.
The Make It Happen Foundation is a non-profit charitable organization. Founded by Mrs. Raquel W. Chasney, the wife of Prime Minister Honorable Alan Chasney, the foundation aims to address small-scale infrastructural and other financial needs where the injection of funds will make an immediate difference in the lives of the persons affected.
So Make It Happen Foundation started soon after the election. I realized that I had a little platform for a couple of years and I wanted to use it to do something constructive and positive. So I gave a little bit of thought as to what that cause should look like, and I spent some time, I think, speaking to people that were close to me. I spent some time speaking to some police officers, a couple of teachers, and basically it all just came together. And what I decided to do was to create a foundation which would raise funds for small infrastructural projects, but also just projects where a small infusion of cash could make an immediate difference.
The foundation has pledged to work with police and firefighters who often have to work under dismal conditions with scant resources, whilst at the same time being expected to perform extremely challenging and in some cases life-threatening assignments. After coming to the realization that this would be a mammoth task, Mrs. Chasney soon recruited a few persons who share the same passion and vision.
It's very difficult to say no to Raquel. She has a sense of persuasion and a way of encouraging people to come together for the greater good that leaves you no opening to not assist.
The real cataclysmic factor, I think, happened when, after Alan won the general election, and Raquel had to get accustomed to the idea of having security officers in her house. And after starting to get to know them and talking to them and having conversations, she began to see the other side of it from the eyes of the police themselves. And she became very sensitized to their plight. And that's when she called in myself and another friend and asked us if we would be interested in starting up the foundation.
I was approached by Raquel, where she wanted to do something different for the police. And a committee was put in place and wanted to know if I was willing to serve. Automatically, yes. I'm a career police officer. I have no difficulty in making conditions better for myself and my fellow officers. So I seized the opportunity, and from then on, I'm on board.
So we started with the police event, which was initially a music concert. And then we went and we did a very large gala the following month, which was last year, December. And I think having used that money and gone around the island to see what the needs were at the various police and fire stations, I think I realized how great the need was and that this needed to be an ongoing initiative.
The Make It Happen Foundation wasted no time in using the funds raised from the officers' ball as well as donations from corporate society to begin some of the projects at the various police and fire stations.
had a very, very positive response so far. The first event was sold out very, very quickly. The second event, I think everything, the tickets were sold out in about 4 days. So we've had a very, very positive response from the business community, from interested persons. And I think a lot of people recognize the fact that the police, the firefighters, they perform really a critical service without a lot of the essential tools and support that they need. So this is really to try to address some basic needs of these groups. The teachers obviously require a lot more support than they're getting. The schools across the board, the Nurses Association, and I'm sure I could go down the list, but these are the groups that we have started to address the needs for, and this is what our focus is right now.
The foundation has received many generous donations from the private sector, including Sandals Resorts, Bryce & Company, Caribbean Metals Limited, Coco Palm Hotel, IGY, Caribbean Awnings, Adrian Moplezi, Star Publishing, Dublay's Bottling Company, Libyan Embassy, Flow, and J. Bagas, among many, many others.
It was no surprise when we were asked to help with the police force, because I mean, our regular sales meetings with our sales reps and sales manager had already identified needs in various areas. So when Mrs. Debule came in and said that there was a need in the police department and would we consider helping, it was not difficult.
We focused really mainly on the police, and we want to address the fire station. The police was the most pressing, I think, right now, for us anyway. But we do want to now target the nurses and to help them, because as you know, the health sector really needs a lot of help.
Delivering a couple of AC units to the Groselay fire station, the reception that you receive when you turn up is beyond. It's not just grateful, it is warmth, and it is family.
It's a great incentive for the organization, because for years the police has been the underdog. Civil servants would receive better treatment than the police, and the police are the one carrying the bulk of responsibility of the state.
It's an ongoing project, and providing that persons keep on subscribing and partaking in the foundation's activities, that will see a better turnaround in the new year.
We are trying to identify the more critical stations that we can bring relief to immediately after the bowl. So the first station we're actually going to tackle after this event is over is what they call the crash station, which is the Viewfort Fire Station.
Other institutions are also waiting impatiently to receive assistance from the foundation.
Some excellent refurbishment work was carried out at some stations in the south, and we're hoping that we too could benefit from it, because we are in most dire need of having our facility uplifted to provide some level of comfort to the officers who are housed there, knowing that we provide some vital service to the nation. So we're hoping that some of this could rub off onto our members here and to help boost their morale and increase productivity on the whole.
Our paramount importance to us at the police station is first and foremost our security. We are faced with a challenge that the entrance gate is placed in a position where even seated at the orderly's desk, you can barely see any vehicle or anybody walking in or coming into that gate.
At the gala last year, the foundation raised $100,000, which was largely spent on refurbishments at the Labrie, Choiseul, and Groselay police stations, Chesterfield headquarters, and the Groselay fire station. A major partner in this initiative has been Model Homes, which has gone above and beyond in working with the foundation.
So for people who are here this evening who are not sure how to help, how to contribute, please just call any of us on the foundation. We're all pretty easy to find. So everyone who's here this evening, thank you very much for your support in being here, but any further support that you can give would really help the cause.